right? Some poems take days, and some poems just pour out so fast and so hard you end up running out of paper and you can't even read your writing. So this is one of those poems. We are at war. And even though bombs aren't exploding at my front door and Black Hawk choppers do not above me soar, the blood of our children still carpets the floor. And we quietly shake our heads and mumble. We mumble no more. Has this become the norm? As the enemy systematically swarms, teaching you to hate any plan the black man forms. And as our very soul fires burn from hot hots to lukewarm, holding back feelings inside me there since I was born, as red, black, and green adorn my proud black form. I walk my streets trying to spread peace, but my brothers' faces are battle-torn, for you see, we are at war. And though bombs are exploding my front door, and Black Hawk choppers above me do not soar, I'm harassed by the coppers, relentless in their plan to subdue and eradicate and spread hate for me, my man. A system in place since the dawn of time's span. I awake to find I'm trapped in enemy lands. I've learned to reject my religion because it's not what my parents were given. And I frown at African names and laugh at African living and disrespect the proud strength of beautiful black women and claim they're loud and angry and prone to aggression and try to become my enemy because that's what's accepted. And I hide my red, black, and green because that's what's rejected. And I water down my true power because that's rejected and respected. Because you see, we are at war. And as historic monuments show my pride features replicated, I choose hair relaxers and lotions to make my skin faded. And material status symbols to show that I made it. And the company of my enemy, knowing secretly I'm hated for my skin. My skin is beautifully melanated. And gain strength from the sun's life-giving rays while my enemies parade in blackface in their whack plays and they create Viagranomics to keep their manhood raised. They secretly wish their made-up blackface stays. They hate the way their women give me their attention. So the practice of castration is deeply hate-driven. So black man, please reject immunizations. Its poisons are deeply hidden. That's the reason why African medicine in America is forbidden. For you see, we are at war. And though bombs aren't explode my front door, and Black Hawk choppers above do not my head soar, they know their enemy is weakened if he's hungry and poor. So the racism system keeps racists in their position. They can hire you, fire you, dictate the way you're living, and offer food and shelter to your children and your women. As they throw away my resume and make the rules to the games they play, and take your family away with food stamps in Section 8, with the condition to help her if she puts him on child support, and misleading names like friend of the court. They move in the same manner as a snake hidden in the grass. They bite your ass and wait for the venom to take. They take away your job and pretend to not understand why you steal and rob. Then they travel overseas and bring back cocaine to flood my streets. But you got a family to feed. And this lifestyle is not a want, it becomes a need. And this is all you can offer your seed. And this is not what your strong woman sees. She sees you as weak and not a good man. Oblivious to the circumstance of how she can make it and you can't. Do you see the plan, my man? Well, you see, we are at war. And though Black Hawk choppers do not above me hunt and soar, and bombs do not explode my front door, the blood of our sons coats and covers and carpets the floor. As we shake our heads softly and mumble quietly, no more. And as society walks past, eyes shifting all nervous, locking loudly they car doors and clutching tight they fucking purses. The primal instinct to survive in the black man emerges, Enemy plans of destruction have served its purpose. And the byproduct of their scheming and hating runs rampant through this stolen-ass nation as we shake our heads and silently mumble, no more. They teach the world to wait for my reaction, where the slightest facial expression is an act of aggression, and the fear of worldwide racial confrontation brings rise to new laws called stand your ground. And Satan's seed is being reaped by this nation. Brothers from the motherland don't understand what I'm facing. My mind understands the black man is at war. And as I stand against this system's cleverly hidden racism and constantly gotta prove to my black queen, baby, yes I am. Yes I am that man. And daily instilling pride in my black children. Brothers run and they hide from my mission. They duck from my vision. And we fail eyes to see where our anger truly comes from. Sisters know what we truly are, so they hate what we've become. And brothers reject the God in me, so they flee and they run. Because the weak seek the dark. The strong face the rising sun. And I'm the rising sun. And everybody knows, so I move as a king so that it clearly shows. And in my life, I've planted the seed of kings. As it slowly grows into the knowledge of self, I start to feel unstoppable. And hatred and racism roll off my shoulders like raindrops. No evil affects me. I face it, and I can't be stopped. As I shout, I'm black and proud to the top of the treetops. And the thunder in my voice makes the very leaves drop. And as those among me stare, and they slowly shake their head and nod, they know they are in the presence of a God. And I raise my voice, which is my sword, and I shout out no more. I don't whisper, I shout out no more. Because I understand the black man is at war.
That's